there in TV land? I am Tight Stops, your chef of the future. Many of you guys know by now, in addition to grinding it out with you guys and making money all day, one of my favorite things to do is cook. Today we're making a household favorite, chicken cacciatore over gluten-free spaghetti. Very easy to make, very few ingredients. I think you guys will like it. Come check it out. So I have antibiotic, hormone, and steroid-free chicken breasts, courtesy of Pete's Meat, salted and peppered both sides, a few pats of butter, line the pan with tin foil and put it on a rack because I hate doing dishes and it makes it a lot easier this way. Have my oven set for 375 degrees. Going to place it into the oven. Into the oven you go! Going to set my timer, I'm saying, at least in the beginning. We'll set it for 30 minutes just to see. Set it and forget it, Sonny. So as far as the ingredients, and we'll show the list of them at the end, it's pretty simple. Right here I have about 4 cups of sauce. It's homemade sauce, but for you non-Italians, you guys can use jar sauce, I guess, but to me that's a travesty. Fits in the Tupperware about this size, so about 4 cups. I had it frozen because I always make more. Have 1 red bell pepper, 1 green bell pepper, chopped up. I have a pound of mushrooms here. Normally it wouldn't call for as many mushrooms, but you'll see once this meal gets going, the mushrooms tend to shrink down, and my family's big on mushrooms. Little vino will go into our sauce. Should put a little bit in there now. Couple gloves. Come back in a half hour. Still have 25 minutes going on the chicken. We'll come back. Okay, so the chicken we actually put in a little bit longer. Originally we had it in for 30 minutes. I put it in for another 20. 50 minutes on 375. Check it with my kitchen thermometer. I'm at 180 degrees. If it's a little bit less, it's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up and we're going to put it in the sauce and it's going to continue to cook. No fear of salmonella here. So, okay, that's pretty close. So now we're just going to cut it up into small chunks and we're going to put it in our sauce. As you can see, the puppies are waiting too. They love this meal. So as I said, we cooked the chicken a little bit longer, total of 50 minutes, 50. Cooked it to about 180 degrees internal temperature. Cut it up into small pieces, put it directly into the sauce. We already put the wine in there. Now I'm adding my green and red peppers. And then we'll put our mushrooms in as well. And you'll see it tends to get very overwhelmed, this pot, but once it starts to cook down, we will add just give that a little stir, just so when we actually go in, like I said, we're going to cover this so the steam from the pot being covered, plus the wine, plus the 4 cups of sauce, and the fact that the mushrooms will start to shrink once they're cooked. It's going to come out real nice. Give it a little stir. Like I said, if your chicken's a little undercooked, that's okay, because it's going to cook further in the pot here with your vegetables. And now I'm going to cover it. We'll add the rest of the mushrooms later. we're just going to put it on simmer so as not to burn the sauce. As you can see, I already salted my water for the pasta. And now we're going to wait for it to go. As soon as that boils, put in our gluten-free Barilla pasta. Doesn't taste much different than regular pasta once you put everything on it. And check back with us. Hey everybody, so the pot's been boiling now for about, not boiling, I'm sorry, it's been on simmer for about 20 minutes now. And as you can see, remember how overflowing the pot was before with mushrooms? With the steam, with the wine, and the sauce itself, and the heat, it's actually reduced it a little bit. So now it becomes more manageable to work with. Cover that back up. Now our water's starting to boil. Put in our gluten-free pasta. And the one thing about gluten-free pasta is you have to really keep this thing moving in the beginning because it tends to stick. Set our timer for 11 minutes. And we'll let that go. Let's check it. So, al dente, just the way we like it. So, take it off. Drain our pasta. Whew. Sorry for the steam. Look at this goodness. So while the pasta is cooking, you could raise or lower the heat if you want. I just keep it on simmer. And you want to cook it to the desired tenderness of your vegetables. Give the boy a little red pepper, a little green pepper. Give him a little sauce. Give him a little more chicken. There you go. Can you show it closer? This is absolutely delicious. Easy meal to make. Does take a little bit of time, only because the chicken takes almost an hour to cook. Thanks for coming to my kitchen. We'll see you again all real soon. This has been a Day Trading Radio production.